Incredible evening, everyone. Incredible evening. I am a little under the weather. Actually, I'm actually better. It's just that my voice is still somewhat gone. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Um, I'm not talking as loud. So we are going to complete an order that I have for some fans for a preschool promotion. So I'm going to show you guys how I put these together and just kind of walk you through like how I make them. And it's titled personalized fan because these can be made for anything, whether it's memorial, graduation, retirement, baby shower, bridal shower. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just personalized fan. So it's not just for graduation. It can be used for anything. All right, hold on 1 second. What was this? Oh, okay. That's so funny. Um, all right. I need to find. um, Try and hairpin share this, although I think my phone is about to die. So, yep, there it is. It died. So I'm going to try and share it real quick. My voice is going to sound very weird. All right, let me share this out. Um, and cut fast. All right, let me. It's a little bit takes a little bit longer to share this way. Because I'm not on my phone. On a phone, it does make it a lot easier. Um, all right, one moment, guys. I just need to share it to one more place. And if you guys could go ahead and hit the share button as well and share it out. All right, there we go. All shared out. Okay, so we're gonna get through. Oh man, I don't know why the color looks so crazy in here. All right, so I'm doing these. These are print and cuts. These are printed with my regular pigment ink printer. They were printed on my Epson 7840, which just still has, which not say still, but it's the one. I still have pigment ink. Well, I use it as a regular printer. I have pigment ink in it, but you can use it as a sublimation printer. Technically, you can also do these as sublimation. What you would do is take your regular cardstock, put laminate over it, heat the laminate to the cardstock, cut out the shape, print out your print, and then put it on top and then sub it. I have a video where I've shown me doing that. So you can do these with sublimation as well. I prefer to do them from my pigment ink printer. So we are going to use my Cameo 4 for the print and cut. As you can see, I do use a Cricut mat. When it comes to using a Cricut mat, you do have to calibrate your mat, which I have several videos which show how to set that up. This isn't that sticky, so I'm going to use a little bit of tape. I'm going to put my image down. put my print down right at the line. Uh-oh. Now, typically, I would have the print and the cutout going at the, like the backing part going at the same time. However, in the way like my office is configured now, I really can't and like do it for video purposes. So already be set up to do like the demo of me putting it together. So we're gonna do them one at a time. I've already done the first set, so this is the second set. All right, so we're gonna load this in. You always make sure, because I'm using the mat, your roller is all the way to the last arrow. We're gonna line it up to where the edge of the mat is to the back side of this line. It shouldn't be on the arrows. So we're gonna put that in. Go ahead and hit load. And then head over to which, oh wait, I don't think I'm going to be able to share screen. All right. There we go. So with this one, whenever you're wanting to cut just the edge, once you go to send, it's already there. You select everything. When you first go on, it might default to where it's going to look like, this is a pretty large file. So it may look like this, which is going to go to regular cut. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, wait. So it may end up looking like this when you first go to it, and you'll see all of the cut lines. You have to set it to cut edge. So there is, unlike, Cricut Design Space, you don't have to flatten it. You really don't have to group it or anything like that. You just have to make sure that you have selected everything. You see how the top one has all the different cut lines and the bottom one doesn't. So again, it doesn't have to be grouped together. You just have to make sure that you select it all and you choose cut edge. And then you're going to set your cut settings based off of your blade, your machine. Every machine is different. I personally choose to cut my cardstock in double passes. That's just my preference for cutting them. So I set mine to 2 passes. All right, so there we go. Now we're set to cut edge, and we're just going to go ahead and hit send. It is going to read the marks. All right, while that's cutting, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the back side. So I don't have to create a separate file for the back part of it. So I'm going to go back to my shared screen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over to design. All I'm going to do is hit M on my keyboard. Oops. There we go. That's going to turn off my registration marks. And I'm going to go back to send. And I'm going to cut that. And that's going to be the back side of this print. Once it's ready to have to create another like backing or anything like that from the same one. It's still the same outline. So I just turn registration marks off and then send it to cut. And again, it's doing double cut. So I just realized I totally forgot to introduce myself and do my full on intro. I'm a little out of it, guys. I wanted to try and get some sleep before the Heat game comes on. So I wanted to finish these. That way they can just come pick them up either. I don't know if she's going to come in the morning, afternoon, whatever. I just wanted to have them done. But I am Shakia, the professor. I am your resident select studio and a lot of things crafty. So print and cut, sublimation expert. I have been teaching this for the past 7 years. How to design in Silhouette Studio for a wide variety of things, and then also use the different Cameo machines. I have all 4 of them. I have from the original 1 all the way up to the 4. Okay, no, that's on my, and the camera looked like my blade was moving around. and I just teach you guys how to do it. I have a Facebook group that's free. I have YouTube, Silaholics Anonymous as well as Honestly Speaking. I'm streaming on both of those right now. I also have my paid classes in 365 Creative Academy. We are also the home of the Honestly Speaking product line where we carry Summation ink, Summation paper, pigment ink. So this is printed with our ink inside of the 7840 printer. With our ink, the black does not run. And it does not chip off like like this is glossy paper. So if you were to print with, ooh, wait a minute, why did you end up so off? It was just that one. I don't know why. For some reason that one ended up a little bit off, but it's fine. It's not that much. With the regular Epson ink, your black on glossy things can smear. Our ink does not do that inside the 7840. So if you're having issues with your ink smearing and you're using the Epson ink, visit our website, shop.hse365.com, and pick up some of our pigment ink. I just need to keep this in place because, like I said, this mat is not very sticky. It's a little sticky, but not like really, really sticky. And I didn't bring my scraper. So now I'm just going to load this one in. And then send that one to cut. Business class, it's the second Tuesday, guys. Business class was at 1 p.m. today. All right. So other things, while that's cutting out, I'm going to just share with you guys other things that we're going to need for this. You're going to need popsicle sticks. I reinforce mine. So you can use either the jumbo ones. You can use, well, these are jumbo. I think these are like giant jumbo or something like that. So I have quite a few different size craft sticks. And then there's like this one, the giant craft stick. So these are really huge. You can use these for the handles. I'm going to use the wavy ones for the handles. Walmart has these sometimes, but these particular ones came from Amazon. But Walmart does have the wavy ones in the same brand as this. Walmart has that. Okay. The cardstock that I am currently using is Koala for the print. This one is Hammer Mill for the back, but the print was on Koala. All right, so that's almost done. I'm going to switch over to the other camera. I was like, whoa, what the heck? Why does it look all weird? It twisted, and I'm like, what the heck? All right, there we go. All right, what the heck is going on here? Why are you pulling like that? All right, don't know what's going on with my camera here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start putting this together because that's just cutting out. I am going to use a hot glue gun for this. You can also use a tape runner. You can use regular liquid glue. But for this one, I can use the hot glue gun. I use for all my glue guns, they are at least 80 watts. Although this one is 300 watts because it melts the glue a lot better. And I'm using Sure Bonder glue sticks. All right, hold on, let me. So here is, oh, whoa, why'd you cut all crazy like? I think it's time to change the blade on there. All right, so So I have all 4 of my back pieces. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here's the other one. 4. And then there's my prints. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm going to start with one of these, which you guys can, oh, you cannot see. All right, let's switch everything around and move all of this down here. And I hate the fact that my lighting just changed because I'm standing right here. Okay, I hate when it does that. I really got to figure out a better solution for lighting. It's like, depending on where I am, because the lights are not overhead, it always like messes up the lighting on it. That looks so weird. And it's like a lot of light on in here, and that's the crazy part. Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand why it's acting all cuckoo crazy. All right, let's do it this way. Hold on. Oh no, that's not the clip that I need for this. All right, let's turn this one off. Whoa, it got really dark in here. Oh, come on. All right, let's turn on this key light. Ew, that's not going to really help. That makes that look very weird. It makes it look really dark over here. All right. Definitely don't want that one. Oh, definitely got to figure out the lighting situation in here. It is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when it comes to the lighting in this darn room. Depending on where I'm standing at, it makes the lighting look super, super crazy. All right. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it the way that it is. All right. So I'm going to start by putting my handle. I like to bring it towards the bottom of my desk. And I'm sorry, I can't make this any better for y'all. It's so dark right here. It's so weird. All right, so I like to hold it as if I'm holding the fan and then figure out where it's going to go, right? So let's say about there. So I'm going to put some hot glue right here. Again, holding it like I'm holding it, like I'm holding the actual fan. And that's how I know how far up to go. And then we're going to add sticks to it. Right, so I like to kind of go alongside the one that's there. So we're just going to go straight up. Okay, go tell Daddy. Mommy's working. And then I'm going to put 2 along the side, and I use these for support. And it adds a little weight to it. and puts a little extra wind behind the fan. All right, and then we take the back part of it, making sure that it's the right way. I place it down, making sure that it's lined up. And then I start to glue. So I make sure that it's perfectly lined up first. And so we're just going to go kind of close to the edge. I'm not pushing it down because I'm gonna push down to push the glue like right to the edge so it seals the edges. So this particular, because I have a 300-watt glue gun, and with this glue, I have a little bit more working time, so I can really push that glue out the sides. And I'm on top of a Teflon sheet because if you look at that glue that I put right there, it comes right off because I'm on top. And you can also use parchment paper. Either one of those will work, but it will come right off. All right, so just going to flip it on the other side, run some more glue on the sticks, and then go right along the edge of the front piece. And then push it out. And that's done. Oh, wait, you guys can't see. So there. That one is done. I'm not really liking the ones from Amazon. These feel so thin. Like the ones from Walmart are way thicker as far as the handle is concerned. Ooh, but it's some good wind behind that. All right, next one. It's so dark. I'm so sorry, y'all. It is extremely dark. I have no idea why this is showing up so dark. All right, so we're just going to put a bead of glue. It doesn't matter which side you put the stick on. When you put your first stick on, doesn't matter which side. And of course, it's going to be different, like different positions. Ooh. Depending on your print, it'll all be in like different positions. And you can, I mean, isn't, like I said, it doesn't really, they're just here for support. You'll figure out like what's the best skeleton for your print. And this I'm just going to go up. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, if you guys are just joining, I'm doing some personalized fans. I printed these with my Epson 7820. These are pigment ink. These are not sublimation. It is on the single-sided glossy koala paper, 11 by 17. Of course, cut with my Cameo. The back part is just, you can use any white, any color cardstock, long as you can cut it and it can fit the size of your print. I'm using my Arrow hot glue gun. It's 300 watts. This sucker is really, really hot. And I use Sure Bonder glue sticks, which I have to put another one. So how I do my, like to put another glue stick, add a little bead of hot glue on it, put it inside. That way it sticks to it. And it seems like it's just one continuous glue stick. I'm also using craft sticks. You can use wavy ones, although these are not, I'm actually not liking these. These are really thin. Walmart didn't have any more. Walmart sticks are actually a lot thicker than these. I'm sorry it's so dark. And all of my key lights are on. My ring light is on. But I guess it's because it's behind me. I haven't figured out how to get it above this desk. So I do apologize that everything is so dark right now. And I will address all questions once I'm done because I actually can't see my monitor. It is behind me. And I didn't pull my tablet up to put in front of me to see comments. I didn't like how the other one, I mean, it's okay, but so I'm going to actually add an extra stick to this. So I'm going to put one down at the bottom, and I'm going to go up as well. Get in where I can fit in. All right. I line up the back piece. Use my hand to hold it in place. Fold it back. And whoa. Last one. And where is my wavy stick? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Thought maybe if I drop it some, it'll help, but nope, not really. All right, so we're just gonna put that there. And if you all, I'm gonna show them this one. I'm gonna do with like just the shorter sticks because sometimes these are harder to find. Well, I'm not gonna use them. I'm just gonna show you. So because these are shorter, you can make it to where it butts right up against that one, and then you'll just like you really will need to like reinforce it. Because this will become a weak point. So you have to make sure that other sticks compensate for that weak point. Or, I mean, you can go off to the side like that. Just make sure that you cross all of your sticks so it doesn't create a weak point on it. But I like to use the thicker ones because I can go right alongside it and it's like it's just straight. I don't have a point where it can bend because they're crossing over each other. And that was a little too close. I don't know how that happened. Sorry, my children or my kid is loud outside. Now, it's not required for you to do this. This is how I prefer to do mine. I like for mine to have a little bit more stability. If this is not something you want, some people will just put one stick behind it. And they don't even put a backing on it. They will just glue like the really, really big paint stick. And you can do that. I mean, you can just put one through the middle and then put the backing on it. Again, this is not a requirement. This is what I prefer to do for mine. This is, like I said, this is just how I do mine. So this might be a bit much for some people, but I just like for it to have weight. I don't know if it's because I live in Miami and I like the wind that the skeleton creates because it's hot as all get out in Miami. So if this was for an outdoor event, they'll have good wind behind it. Crap. I'm gonna have to print this one over. Yeah, I had glue down here. I thought I wiped it all off, but I didn't. I had a piece of glue there. Gonna have to reprint that one. All right, since I have to reprint it, I'm not gonna put the backing on it because then I'll have to recut. Oh wait, no, it's coming off actually. Yay. Okay, so nope, it's actually coming off. So I don't have to reprint it. Okay, cool beans. All right. And there's that one. So all four. All right, let me see. I'll answer any questions that you guys may have. I'm going to try and let's see. Where can I move it to? Okay, so at least you can see that one without the glare. Yes, it is on my Amazon. It's an arrow glue gun, correct? It is on my Amazon list. 300. Correct, single-sided koala. I don't remember the weight on it. I grabbed any of them. Because it's photo paper, it's a lot different. Like they're like 32, 40 something, whatever. I forget. I have pretty much all the different weights. It's not the really thin one. It's the double-sided, the single-sided glossy, but I forget the weight on it. But I've used 80-pound. The ones I've shown before were just regular 80-pound. I've even done 65-pound, and when I do 65-pound, this piece that I cut for the back, I cut 2 of them. I put one to the back of the 65-pound, and then I put the other one on the back. So, and I actually could have done that for this. Like if I don't really want to see the sticks at all, I just put another cut on the back. That was that question. I answered that. I answered that. I answered the glue gun. Reminds me I had to order a new blade for myself. Let's see. Oh, okay. That was all of the questions. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. I got to go lay down. I'm still a little bit out of it, and I want to try and get some sleep so that I can be up for this darn Heat game. So if you are just joining, you can watch the playback of it. It will stay up. Printed koala glossy paper. Although I actually prefer matte. Where is the matte one? I actually prefer matte paper, but I end up doing glossy for this one. So I'll show you the one that's printed on matte just as soon as I figure out where it went. Where did the one on the matte paper go? Is this it? I don't think this is the one that was printed from. Actually, yeah, it is. Actually, I don't think this is the right one. This is the one from my 7720 that was messing up. I don't see the one from the 7840 that was the matte paper. But this is on my 7720. I had to, one of my inks are messing up, so it's not as bright. But I actually prefer matte paper over glossy paper, but because it was acting crazy, I just did the one. I just did them on the glossy paper. But you can do it with sublimation. You're just going to laminate any weight cardstock you want. Because you're laminating, it's going to make it heavier. Whew, I'm short on breath. So you're going to laminate it, then cut it, and then just take your cut piece, put it on top of your printed image, tape it down, and then press it. I have a video showing that way as well. So you can do these with sublimation. You just have to laminate your cardstock first. No, it's not really a template. It's just, it's elements that I put together. So I purchased this chalkboard. I want to say I got it from Creative Fabrica. So it's actually a chalkboard file that came from, so I didn't really make this particular file. So you can actually go and get this. I want to say it's from Creative Fabrica, if I'm not mistaken. The preschool part, these were a file that I got that had all the letters to it. So this one is not a file that's on my site because I I didn't make the letters. And normally if I have a file, I've made like all of the elements. And then this font is, I mean, the font is just the font. I can't remember the name of it. But no, so this isn't. So because it's just a chalkboard. And the crayons were from, oh God. Dang it. I don't remember where the crayons came from. I don't think they came from this. I want to say they came from Creative Fabrica too. So this is something that you can easily put together. Yeah, but yeah, this isn't like my other ones where it's like the shape and like to add the colors and stuff. It's just layered on top of a chalkboard file. So. No, I don't use low temp glue sticks at all. You will never be able to have that much time to like how high they melt. That is hot as crap. So they are not low temp, and my glue gun is not low temp. It is hot as all get out. It's 300 watts. So it is very hot, and it makes it to where the glue stays liquefied a lot longer, and I don't have bulk. Like it's nice and smooth. It's no bulk there from the glue because it stays like in a liquefied state, and I'm able to squeeze it out and push it flat. So no, definitely no low temp. No low temp. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to redo this one. I just messed it up with my shirt. You just came in, so you'll have to watch. I'm actually about to get off because I need to go lay down. So the video will be available for you. Just go back to the beginning, and all of it is mentioned in the video a couple of times. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go lay down. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to visit our website, shop.hsink365. That's where you'll find our pigment ink. These were printed with our pigment ink in the 7840 printer. We carry the cartridges and the chips and the ink for it. You can also use it as a sublimation printer, sublimation paper, ink, and all that kind of good jazz. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace. Yes, the glue sticks are on the list as well. Thank you for that. Peace.